Alright, welcome back to the channel. I am here today doing a shadow game against my good friend Turbo Kerbo, or as I like to call him, SwiftEater on DB. We did a shadow game last month, and he is one of the newer Hero Frog players who's been getting a lot better with the deck and just wanted to mainly take advantage of the main character tier on our Patreon. So that's what this is going to be about. So why don't we can just jump into the duel unless there's anything else that you want to kind of say.
Sounds good to me. I'm ready to go.
All right, yeah, I'm ready. This is the deck I'm playing,
I like
guys.
this. Someone who's ready to fight.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Immediately.
Always ready to do.
All right, I'm going to host an Edison unrated. I'm going to do 2 out of 3 and all that good stuff. All right, hosting. Let me get my random die generator as well.
Alrighty.
All right, good luck to you.
Good luck. Have fun, duelist. All right. Let's get into it.
Do block him right now.
No,
That's
block me right now.
That's the plan.
Instantly.
Not right now.
I just want to see it locked down.
Stand by.
Yeah, you're good.
And make. We'll go 1 for 1.
Oh God.
Ah, yes. Do
Itching
block him
down.
right now. Oh
God. What
Not
have I
super
done?
block. I just want to do block. I didn't want super duper lock.
Listen.
Sorry about that.
What have I done? What have I?
Sorry, a little out of order, but
yeah, I mean you're good. I will put this Substone in defense mode though.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about 1 for 1.
Yep. Sub effect.
Yep. This is already off to a great start. You're already +1.
Wow.
This is wild, bro.
Yeah, 1 for 1 day. It's funny because this is also playable in Tegra format.
Not substitute though, but yeah. 1 for 1 dandy in every format is crazy.
Yeah, I pretty much brought this shit to Edison format, and it has been not okay in Hero Frogs. Definitely not okay. Yes. This is like one of the most outrageous openings this deck can have. So much advantage. Especially going first unopposed. So what have you done? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going through the motions. Sorry, I'm going a little slow.
No, you're going fine. It's dueling book. Yep.
Things are going hunky-dory here.
So definitely a play part of that I want to ask about, or you can give me an answer to like after the game, obviously, but leaving the Unifrog like in deck or sending it on that, like...
I will leave it in deck here. Because you want follow-up for next turn to do something with your Treeborn Frog. So
say it again?
You want follow-up to do something with your Treeborn Frog next turn, so I would leave it in the deck.
Okay, that's what I was thinking as well, but I didn't know because, like, you know, dupe adds back still, but yeah.
In this situation though, where you have like this ridiculous opening with the Toad and double dupe, like it's so hard for things to go wrong, because even if I get rid of Substitute and like you can't get the Unifrog out of your deck next turn, it doesn't matter because you still full dupe block me. So I would definitely leave the Unifrog in your deck, and then next turn you can just transform your Treeborn Frog into a Unifrog.
Okay, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yep. Very cool. All right. Well, pass it up.
All right. The scariest part about this is that you don't use your normal summon when you do that. So like if you have Junk, Synchron, or Stratos, it's another +1. It's just like so much advantage.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was like, God forbid if there was more going on.
Yeah. Alright. Pass.
Alright.
He's passing with his ass.
So we'll stand by. Man, wouldn't that be awful if that's a torrential?
Yeah, I mean it's really hard to play around torrential, so.
Good there?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Going into main phase. We will go Toad.
Tribute for cost. Okay, I'm going to chain and target both the Duke Frogs.
And they will not resolve because I have to resolve my...
Yes, chain link 1, substitute chain link 2, Icarus attack.
Alright, so let's go.
Yes, sir.
Do we want this in attack, though, at this point now?
Completely up to you. If you feel like 400 damage is worth it.
It is.
Okay.
I do not think it is. We are going to go threat 1 and pass.
Okay.
It's actually crazy, even though he had the best answer, you still have your +1.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this deck is Substitute is so nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb. It's pretty broken card. All right, normal summon.
Yep.
All right, enter battle phase. I'm going to attack your substitute.
Yep.
All right.
Declaration.
Yep.
Good.
Diamond step.
Yep.
All right. Kill the toad. Declare effect.
Sure, you can.
Let's see. So I have a value engrave. So we are going to get, where is the whirlwind? There we go.
Okay.
Get Gale and attack. Main phase 2.
Yes, sir.
So an Armor Master and pass.
Standby main.
Yep.
We're gonna set one more and pass it up here.
Alright. 2 back row now. What is happening?
Bro.
Interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna go attack.
We'll just break it.
Yep. It's fine.
Break yourself.
Pass.
Standby main.
Yep.
Yes, so many
coming up
cards in
this
the graveyard.
ocean.
Yep. Summon Ocean is good.
Feel like Gores is coming down.
It's Blackwings. I would assume most of the time that Blackwings don't have Gores. That's just like how I personally play against this deck. If they have it, they have it. But like, Blackwing lists typically do not play that card.
Oh.
Too many conflictions in the main.
Yeah.
I am a modern player coming to Edison after a while, so.
Yeah, no, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I played around back in the day, but I was also like 14, 13 or something.
Yeah.
It's actually interesting that you thought about Gores as a modern player, because modern players don't. Modern players always have a guaranteed swing for game.
Yeah.
So I was able to do some stuff. I feel like that back row is MST. That's what I really think that is. I'm gonna be honest. I think. All right, normal summon.
Yep.
All right, battle phase, attack.
Yes, sir.
All right, effect. Why not?
Low guy in.
Yes. Okay. Do I need to synchro here? So you do have hero, you have water, you have everything for Miracle Fusion, you just haven't played one yet. Is it worth it going into an android or anything? Just pass like this.
And by main.
Yep.
Hit it.
Oh, there we go.
Miracles.
That's a good thing.
You sang the lady.
All right, let's see. So the call here is running over.
So this guy's gonna get it, just by the way.
Yeah, and that's just a tuner. So if I were to hit that, you could just. So let's go over this.
Okay, so was it 17? 17.
All right, I'm in phase 2.
Yep. Okay. Okay, this back row has to be MST, so just trying to think about the best way to play into it here. We have some options. We got some options. I think I like this one. Effect. Oops.
Good. Yes, sir.
I think that's Dark Grepher back there.
No, Dark Grepher. Alright, summon this guy. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, take 300.
London Bridges, baby.
let's activate Future Fusion.
All right, which fusion's good.
We're going to show you... Yeah, I think we are having to show you Gaia. Yeah.
All right.
So it's going to be Stratos and Malicious.
Yep, that is food for Gaia. Okay, so that's most of the heroes gone.
You're good to go on that.
Alright, I am going to go Summon Blizzard Effect.
Yes.
We will target Shora. Special Bora.
Ooh, alright.
Alright.
13. 17.
Beat him up, beat him up. The life lead has swung now.
Yeah, I think it's safe to do this now.
This looks good to me as well.
Okay. Stand by.
Yep.
Man.
Yep.
Oh, let me put a little
Yep, number one.
thinking.
Take your time.
We're gonna go.
You got your tinfoil hat on, Frazier?
I do.
To block the brain waves?
It's strapped on tight. It is strapped on the tightest.
I think someone's trying to control your brain.
I don't think you're wrong.
Train control on the Blizzard.
Alright, so you pay 100. Think. I am going to chain.
I will also chain.
Yep. Alright, so it was MST.
Yep. Phew. You can take the tinfoil off now, Frazier.
Special summon.
Yeah, you're good. Sounds good.
Banish the Bora.
Yep. Take 1,000.
Crack that. Okay.
All right. Main phase 2, and we'll pass it up.
Okay, let's see. So we are now in virtual top deck mode. God, you have a 15 card deck. That is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it is crazy how small your deck has gotten. Holy shit.
I mean, you heard me that turn earlier. I was just like, God, it's been so long, but like, he had so many cards in his deck, like after 2 turns. He had so many cards in his discard pile after 2 turns.
Yeah. Let's see. All right. I think I should do this.
No Treeborn. We're gonna go for it.
I don't think he's attack. Yeah, we're gonna mirror force this guy.
Okay. We're gonna go main phase 2 and pass it up.
All right. All right.
So
Flip.
rapidly as well.
So.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Pump and make my blizzard real big.
Okay. So it's at a lot.
Yeah, I don't even know. I'm gonna attack to see if you have battle fader first.
Hiya!
You do a battle fader, okay. Alright, main phase 2. Oh, this deck does play Dark End. God, you have so many fucking bombs left. Yes.
Yes.
Dogs is ridiculous. Oh god. There's like Miracle Fusions and Caiuses and even Ryza is a bit annoying and like
Econ is also
Econ is another.
insane.
Yeah, there's like so many cards. All right, well, we are going to Synchro though.
That's so many cards. You named every card in the game.
I know. I just named like 8 cards. I'm like, bro, all of these cards are so good right now. Because this, I don't really see a real point of going for your battle fader. So. Yep.
Oh, sorry. In main phase.
Yeah.
Set 1 in main phase and pass it up.
All right. Set 1.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting this, so I'm thinking that you have. Now here's where people's tech choices can be the difference
Disastrous.
between like the difference between winning a game of Yu-Gi-Oh and losing a game of Yu-Gi-Oh. Cause like if I'm playing like old, my original build, it didn't have certain cards in it, and I've seen updated builds that people play nowadays that have like a lot of different cards in it. So like my head is like, oh, it's just a discard trap. So you can, very easily calculate exactly what a discard trap can do in a situation. But if it's more than that, let's see.
Well,
I mean, I think I'm just going to go for...
I see.
So, okay. Activate value.
Fine, it was good.
That's all the values used. Alright, let's see now. So... I hate this. I hate it so much.
I know you hate it. That's why I'm laughing.
Yeah, I know exactly.
This is awesome.
You love it, but I absolutely hate these situations. So I could make Stardust.
You could. Do you want to believe him?
That's the thing. I really don't.
I really don't.
I don't want to. I don't want to believe.
I really don't want to believe.
I'm just gonna listen. If you got it, you got it. Right,
yeah.
Summon.
I agree. This is exactly what I want to see.
Yeah, I came for violence. I'm gonna be honest.
Yes.
I
don't believe. I'm a fucking non-believer.
I came for absolute violence. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So yeah, we're going attack.
That's gonna. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Oh yeah, we know. That gets banished.
Not that it matters, but yeah, I'll banish it.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right.
Next one up.
And this guy will come in for game.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, cool. I was like, if this is one of those,
as soon as he said it and I saw your hand, I knew exactly what went through your mind. You were just like, this is what Frazier's always ranting to me about in private, where he's just like, these frog players with their silly main deck tech choices.
Yep.
And then he finally got put into a position where it's like, well, what if it is one of the main decks?
Yes, because it would be so good right there. Like, I can't even deny it. Like, that would have been insane. Whew, that was hard. That was so rough.
Oh man, I didn't believe for so long. I was just like, all right, come on.
Yeah, no, I did not want to believe. I mean, you saw me. I was like, I am not a believer, but God, that was scary. Because it's like, bro, certain people do main deck Mirror Force, and I understand why. Because of situations just like that one specifically, where I'm in a situation where the game can't keep going longer with you having a 13 card deck and like 2 Miracle Fusions and 2 Caius in it still, and a Ryza theoretically, and a Junk Synchron. So I'm just counting all the bombs that I know Hero Frogs to have, and realizing that all of them are basically going to ruin me because I have this dead ass Dark Arm because my Dark count went crazy early in the game. And even though I saw like double value engrave and everything like that, it was actually awkward.
It was never enough to clear it up. Yeah.
And then I had like the one thing I think I could have done better is the turn where I summoned Blizzard, brought back Gale. I think it was Gale. No, summoned Blizzard, brought back Shura, and then special Bora and did 3000. I was debating on keeping the Bora in my hand and just doing Blizzard effect, bring back a guy, attack you, keeping the Sirocco and the Bora in my hand for a crackback on a Monarch, and then you next turn did this like play where essentially you established a Caius, and I was like, I actually can't deal with the Caius because I don't have that Bora to go with my Sirocco, and it was like annoying for me. I was like, damn it, that 1700 damage extra was not worth it.
Yeah, we got a reprieve because you respected Icarus attack on the set.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Sirocco.
I think one of the most important parts also was the MST. I will tell you right now, do not set MST or Dust Tornado until you see me put a back row on the field, because a really technical Blackwing player is going to try to make you go several turns without Tremor Frog, which is what I did. And that's like, I think the only reason why I was able to win that game. I do not think I could have won that game if you did not have MST in your back row. It's just no way. Like, even if I had Whirlwind that game, I would get one Whirlwind search and then you would be able to put your MST down after that. and like just kind of neutralize the situation. But the fact that it sat there for so long until I was ready to get MST is like really problematic.
Yeah,
That was
I
the main
definitely see that. As soon as I set it down and then you passed that next turn without setting, I was like, I know he has back row cards in his hand. Like, oh
Yeah, as being a frog player, he sees, well, it's like if it's MST
yeah.
and there's no cards on the field, that means it's there's no way that set card's leaving ever.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
YGO.
Main. We are gonna go ahead and give it a normal summon substitute.
Yep, this is fine. It's not 1-for-1 dandy, I'll tell you that.
Yep.
It
it's
sure
not
is.
nearly it's not coked out like that.
1-for-1 dandy is wild.
So wild. Wet and wild, because they're water monsters.
We're gonna go.
Oh god.
We are gonna go back to hand that one and pass it up.
All right.
In the standby, we're gonna flip up a trap.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna send back the Greffer.
Greffer?
Blackwing is enormous. Oh, I don't control it. I'm being dumb. Sirocco. Forgot you. I need a monster for you to normal summon. We're putting back 4 up.
Yes, you put it exactly. I was like, I do
I was
not,
like,
and I cannot in good conscience let you
I'm
put back
so
this
used
Greffer.
to just playing Bayou players and
Yes.
just being like, Sirocco's here.
Yeah. The board doesn't look very threatening right now, obviously, but he was definitely the most threatening card in my hand that you can affect anyway. So I have a Lore, Greffer, Royal Oppression, Whirlwind, Sirocco. I don't know if you have this like jogged down somewhere, but
I'm typing.
Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna play a Lore in the meantime. Oh god.
Well, that wasn't right.
Oh. Yeah. Getting banished. We're gonna go like this plus this.
I'm just letting you know right now, Frazier, I wanted to do something so ignorant.
I believe you. Yeah, you like to just rush it in, you know? And I don't blame you. Like I can never blame you, you know, Stango? Alright, anyway, Whirlwind Search.
Yep. Loot or 18 is good. Standby.
Yep.
Get this Treeborn. Man. We're gonna go. Yeah. Gonna tribute for Caius and banish the Shura.
Yep. Shura is banished. I will take 1,000.
1 trillion damage.
If we want to attack that back row, could be absolutely anything right now. We're not gonna attack into that back row. I don't think I kind of want to stick this Caius. But also, I kind of think this might be worth it. I don't know. You have the Kalut.
Yeah,
So
I have Kalut and I have Sirocco.
Yeah, so that gets over this Caius. I don't know. This might be really greedy.
All right, I am going to.
Okay.
8.
This is really tough now. There's a decision to be made.
If you have MST, you can choose.
Yeah. That I can. I think we're choosing Oppression.
Alright.
Yep.
Swap Frog resolves.
Send.
Also, I think Swap Frog should be in attack mode.
Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, because if you have MST, and like you also know I have Oppression by Death Sheet technically, so like if it is Oppression and you're going to do this play, then it makes sense to just have this in attack mode. But continue. So you're resolving Swap Frog?
Yeah. Thinking to send Just another Treeborn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Battle 1000.
Yep. So this is 34 guaranteed. So much damage. So
Me too.
much fucking damage.
Are gonna bounce back this Caius with Swap Frog's effect.
Yep.
And we will pass turn.
Alright. It's not what I wanted to see. You have a Caius.
That I do.
It could put you in that situation.
Like that situation. This is like Slay the Spire. You're all frail.
Yes.
Yeah, by the way, I heard y'all talking about Slay the Spire on the podcast the other day. That's like, I have more hours logged in that game than any other video game.
I love that game.
Crazy in that game, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's really, really good. This could be like so greedy. But it might be best to try to catch 20 to you. It's risky no matter what. I could choose to play around. But if you have... oh, God. There's so many.
I mean, put your tinfoil. Just put your tinfoil hat on. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, I just straight up like, okay, we're gonna do this.
All right.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. Well, if that's the case.
Yep.
All right.
Damage on damage on damage.
Yep. This is where we are at 3,700 attack. You take 27.
Yes, sir.
Now we just need a prayer. If not, we'll be going to game 3. It's okay. It's okay.
That's a card.
Oh god, not a card.
Of all time?
Not a card of all time.
Let's think this one out here.
Mm-hmm.
Stand by.
Yep, I have no background, no responses to anything.
But you do have a Kalut.
I do have a clue, yes.
So that's why we're thinking whether or not we want to even... We're not summoning Treeborn. We're going into main phase.
Okay.
And activating brain control.
Fuck, you did have it. Yep.
What
On
did I tell you, bro?
Sirocco.
Yep. Alright.
I told you put your damn tinfoil hat on.
Yeah, I mean, brain control outs no matter what I do.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Thing.
and I am dead. Yep. Yeah, that card is outrageous.
Yep.
You should have did the style play. You should have pumped to get him, and then triggered for Caius. But I guess he had Clute, so I think. I think that might save him from being a thousand.
What player are you talking about? Do what?
I steal your Sirocco and then use Sirocco and pump to get your Bora's attack.
But I think your Kalute saves you from being 1,000 or lower.
Yeah, like I don't die. The way he did it kills me guaranteed.
Yeah. I just wanted the style, but you have a darn Kalute in your hand.
Yeah.
The style bender.
I like how that game where I drew Whirl. So far, I won the game where I got 1-for-1 Dandy, and I lost the game where I had Whirlwind. And that is the definition of Edison Yu-Gi-Oh! Right there.
Yo!
Brain control is a hell of a card.
All time?
It's so broken.
All right.
Alright. Good luck, King.
You as well.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go summon and set.
Anything standby?
Nope, you're good.
Alright. This is a little...
Speaking of another site that's always going down.
I think we kind of... Oh, man. This is an interesting one.
Not an all-man situation.
Oh my gosh, that two of them?
Yeah, two of them.
I'm gonna do this on the end phase.
Yep.
Dust and deep prison. Okay. Okay.
So, sorry to interrupt your thinking.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
So, I had a thought there about that being Icarus attack. And so the process in my head, right, was it's either Icarus attack and I lose Dust Tornado and deep prison. Or it's not Icarus attack and Ashura swings and I deep prison. And at some point I end up Dust Tornadoing that back row.
Right. And you also don't have Treeborn access right now. So setting those back rows doesn't hurt you.
So that was... Because that felt correct. I just want to make sure that thought process kind of makes sense.
There's also... I think the other thing that you could have argued there is like setting deep prison is fine too, just to set deep prison because I don't have Whirlwind clearly because I had Summon Shura turn 1, so I don't have it right now. And if I do have it off my next draw, I need to also have another Blackwing to even have it effective. So you could just rule Whirlwind out. So you don't really need Dust Tornado set In my opinion, in that specific scenario, I would have held it just in case I do at some point during this game see a whirlwind, and then you could be like, okay, I have a card to check that card. Because that's kind of how I always think about this matchup is like, hold your back row removal for when you really feel like you need it, and you don't play an Icarus by just setting Deep Prison, so then it makes it like awkward for me because I have Icarus attack set with your one card, so you can just kind of like play around it. So one of the strengths of Frogs is to play around Icarus attack as much as possible, and like that deck does it probably the best out of all the decks in the format. It just really plays around it. So those are like my thoughts there, but I don't think your play is like atrocious because you still took out like my Shore and Icarus attack are now gone, so you don't have to worry about those cards right now. In terms of just the way the game state is now, so we're just like back to a open situation. I'm just thinking here.
And if your objective at the end of the day was always you want to deprison the Shura and you want to Death Tornado that set back row specifically, you could always do that over the course of 2 turns. Deprison first by just having that set, and then next turn set Death Tornado, just having one card on the field at a time.
Yeah. That makes sense. All right. Anything standby?
Yep, you're good.
We are gonna normal summon this toad.
This toad's good. Yep.
Swap.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, an attack.
That's fine.
Priority to send. Good there.
Yep, it's all good. So back row, and alright, we are going to go normal summon.
Ooh.
Summon successful, of course. I am going to go battle phase deck.
We are gonna actually mirror force that.
Okay. He's
MF Doom.
Yeah,
I thought Katy Perry was coming out. And you're gonna hear
standby?
me
Yep, you're good.
roar.
Main.
Yeah.
Target the back row. Ooh.
Mandatory effect. Yep.
Yeah, my Kaises actually aren't mandatory.
Oh, okay.
So that card's not. Yeah, that card's not good against me. Yeah,
those must be alties.
yeah, they're expensive.
Yeah.
Hobby League.
Does Kaius come? He does not come Hobby League, does he?
No, he doesn't.
I was about to say. I feel like they would be banned.
Yes.
Thick ass Kaiuses.
We will return this to hand.
Mm-hmm.
And pass.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. That is 3,000.
Yep, lowest to highest. I'm attacking with both. Yeah.
Yep.
Anything?
Taking it.
Okay. She's taking it.
What we got? All right. Oh boy. Stand by special the Treeborn.
Yeah.
Thinking here.
Yeah, take your time.
We'll brain control the Armor Master.
Alright, I am going to chain.
Oh, okay.
That's where the tinfoil hat was.
Okay, so we're getting rid of swaps. You have Vanity plus Fiend.
Oh. Vanity plus Edge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know why I think of him as
Because
malicious Fiend. Yeah, there's that fusion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put. So this is turn 1.
Yeah. So on that, we'll have to pass it up.
Alright.
Yes.
Alright, turn 2. I see it. Oh god, okay.
So standby. So again, under Devi, we're still good to special Treeborn because it only checks field on activation, right?
That is all correct. Yep.
All right. So in that case, what do I think this back row is? I think I want to make. I think this is the safe play.
Yep.
Summon good.
Sounds good.
I mean, One card in hand. Is this good enough to chance, though? You haven't used any battle traps yet. It could be anything. I think we want to sit on this.
All right.
This is Kalut doesn't. Yeah, Kalut only brings out to 22. Yeah.
All right, last turn. Miracle Fusion. Okay, these are some.
Those are cards.
These are some frogs, man. Oh, frogs.
Goodness.
Listen, I'm a firm believer that frogs beats Blackwings if Blackwings doesn't see Whirlwind. I do genuinely feel that way.
I feel
you're helping to prove that to me. Yeah.
Right. End turn.
Well.
Oh, that is some type of slightly awkward, and I think I know what the play that I should do is.
I've locked in mine.
Caius, Miracle, Malicious Edge. Those are three really fucking good cards. Caius, Miracle, Malicious Edge.
All right. Stand by.
Yep, you're good.
Main. Battle phase.
Yep.
Alright. It's not worth just activating Miracle to feel safe.
Ooh, I hard disagree.
Yeah?
Yeah, typically when I have a situation where my life points are this low, now I don't know what you just drew, but I'm very, very afraid of like things going wrong when my life points are this low. Because this is Blackwings can do so many things that could literally just kill you.
Oh no. Okay. Yep.
So
Don't let that be a 4. Don't let that other card be 4. Yep.
Where's he at?
Oh,
Is that this
no.
guy, right?
No.
Yeah, so I'll declare an attack with this guy.
Yeah. 28, and then
Damaged up, yep. Yeah, I would have.
yes, sir.
I would have at least activated it. Now, here's the thing: you can't possibly have known this, but I did draw a Christian at some point. Yeah, but I would have
covered on both your outs, Fader and
Yeah.
So what I
Miracle.
thought, the turn where I just drew in pass essentially and let Vanity's Fiend attack me and then deprisoned it. Oh shit, you did draw the Gores. Holy hell! And I was playing around it. I was like, I have oppression to cover Battle Fader, and then Gores. I just don't want to touch you without killing you with one shot.
Yeah.
So I thought long and hard about Whirlwind Shore last turn because I had that last turn. But I was like, if I do that, I don't kill you, and then you have this crazy crackback with Treeborn comes back, and then you have Caius, which was like one of the scary draws, but Deck Devi giving me perfect information obviously helped me to make the decision to like, okay, you can actually just let him attack in the deep prison because there's no reason why he's not going to attack. And then once his field is clear, he won't be able to do anything main phase 2 except play Miracle, which I have covered with oppression. So as long as your back row as long as you didn't draw specifically MST or Heavy Storm there, I was like, I think I just win.
Yep.
And you could also draw some traps. So if you draw MST, Heavy, or trap cards, I'm in an awkward spot. But I was like, if I look at your deck size at the time, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of cards that if you draw them, you actually lose the game. So I went with that.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna watch this replay real quick because there was some things I saw that I need to see the exact context. So let's look at this is game 1. Okay, so you open the nuts.
big god hand.
Yeah, so I do everything that you did here, leaving the unit frog in deck. I like all of this. Yeah, all of this is fine. Yeah, this is all fine. Bring back Treeborn, activate effect, chainlink 1 substitute, chainlink 2 Icarus, pop these guys. So you drew MST, which doesn't change the fact that I could still just go chain MST if you try to do that. So okay, this is all fine. So again, yeah, this you just do not set MST really in any matchup until you see like them have a back row, because it like this game got so awkward after this. Like I do this and my hand's not very good, so like you would just overwhelm me if you could drop this Caius.
Well, also the Gores is locked out too right now.
Yeah, there's a lot. So like, yeah, this is just like such an awkward spot. I could have been so ridiculous this game because I could have really stuck it in, but I was like, I don't want to believe that it's MST. Like, I didn't want to believe it, but like, if I played you like it was MST from the gate, like after this turn is where I officially was like, that's 100% MST. But if I played like that from the gate, where you didn't bring back Frog and you just kind of like summon Ocean or whatever, then I could go Value and then summon Silverwind and then do a lot of damage, and then the game ends because you don't have enough time to like do a comeback. Like the amount of damage you take is actually going to be substantial. So you drew Miracle, which helped a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
Trying to help you stabilize. The Future Fusion was just kind of like awkward there. Okay, here's where I misplayed in my opinion, because I was thinking on this turn, like, all right, I could special this and then like set my Icarus, set my Deep Prison, because you have Future now, so Icarus can go off no matter what. I'll free up your Treeborn Frog, but I still have Deep Prison to cover like Monarch or whatever. And I still have the Vayu and Graveyard, even though I don't have anything on the field, so I was contemplating if I wanted to make an Arm Wing or not, and I opted not to because I just wanted to make my Icarus attack as free as possible. But I think that just holding this Bora and not going for the extra damage is better. Like if I just don't do this 1700 isn't worth it because this gives me my crackback. Oh wow, you drew the Infernal Prodigy. So if so if you didn't draw Infernal Prodigy here, you were going to die.
Yeah, big time.
Oh shit. All right, well I bet you will not be sending any more MSTs on turn one.
This is a game that will definitely make that a painful reminder. That's for sure.
Yeah, that lesson will definitely stick, no doubt.
This is the part where I was just like, I just don't believe. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, listen, if you get it, this is probably like your 1 in 10 situation that it ever happens.
Yeah, because you would have had to have drawn Mirror Force right there. Like.
Yeah. Heart of the cards.
Oh, your hand is busted. Oh my god. Yeah, this hand is broke.
Especially after the dust shoot.
Yeah. And it's crazy because my hand is good. Like my hand is very, very good. So, okay, you put back the Bora. I lower and draw into Ashura. And I have like Greffer, Sirocco, Shora, and Faustina before I search anything. So I could get like ignorant and go, oh, 4,000 U, but that is obviously scary, and it also doesn't use it. I get no value out of Whirlwind this turn, so I was like, maybe I'll just keep it like simple and do Shora Whirlwind, and then if this sticks, the next turn Faustine is coming down, and it's like GG no re at that point. But that was Fairy Tale Land because your hand's just.
You also could have gotten super ignorant, banished your Shora, pitched the Sirocco, summoned Dinah, boom boom.
Yeah, I did not like that.
Boom.
Because it loses to Frogs. The Hero Frog specifically has so many outs that just like Dinah without any defense.
Yeah, Soul Exchange.
Yeah, and just
control.
like even just like Alias and stuff like that, it just like ruins.
Yeah, Alias.
Stratos. Junk Synchron.
Yep.
The Caius was bouncing that Caius was just GG. Once you put me in a situation, that's the catch-22. I tried to put you in a catch-22, and you put me in one. So this took me a while to determine what I wanted to do because I kind of wanted to just pass. I really did, but I was like, at the very least, if I just put this Shora out there, like if he summons Stratos, that's like his best case scenario to clear it. Is summon Stratos to crash with, and you get like your +1. But you also have to consider that I might have Kalut. But like every time I'm in this situation against Blackwings where they summon Shora and I have Stratos and I could just like Stratos search and attack, I'm doing it. Like I don't care. Like if you have the Kalut, you have the Kalut. I can't really do anything about it. I gotta get it out your hand at some point. So
in all 3 of these games, I did not see a single Rhoda, Ecall, or Stratos.
Yeah, I noticed. You just kind of like play raw ass frogs. You did resolve some Miracle, but not like luckily you didn't have like the one game you won, which is game 2, right? You have Miracle, but you don't even use it because you beat me before you could even see a hero. Game 1 you play Miracle Fusion, and that like slowed me down a lot. And then this game you draw Miracle Fusion, but I end up having Oppression after the deck everything. So you draw Brain Control, interesting. So if you didn't draw Brain Control here, you do like, let's see, anything else. I'm trying to think about what you, because you, the awkward thing about this is always, when I see a Blackwing player make a guy, this doesn't really do anything against frogs, right? Like this guy is not actually good, so they're only making it for one of two reasons. One, because they have a value in graveyard and they kind of wanted to go to the graveyard so that way they can have like follow-up plays, or the most obvious one is just like deck devastation virus. I think that it's perfectly normal for a Blackwing player to like leave the Bora and the Gale out, because Monarchs typically deal with one card at a time. Like, you know, you Monarch one and then the other one you have to attack, and I have 2 back row, so one of these does stop and attack. So I think that here, like if I'm in your seat, I would definitely treat this as like, okay, I don't think that he has Icarus attack, because why would he consolidate his cards to do Icarus attack? That seems weird, and I don't have a value in graveyard. So that to me just says he has deck devastation virus. And can my hand play around deck dev in any way, or like play into it in any way? Because this is a real Armor Master, I think your brain control is fine. Like the only thing that you might want to do differently is maybe like pitch Ocean, a special swap, and like see if I have any responses. Like Oppression or anything like that. But other than that, like, because you're going to lose the cards deck W anyway, you know what I mean? So if you wanted to try to get some value out of the swap frog here, you don't have your second Treeborn in the grave, so you could like go for that. Because I think blatantly, if I see a player do this, like summon Bora, summon Gale, attack, synchro for Armor Master, set 2 back row pass, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fucking deck devastation virus. And unfortunately, you don't have a Monarch, because a Monarch would be like best case, because you get to hold the brain control. If you had a Monarch, you just go Monarch, and then I go deck Devi, and then the Monarch stays. You attack me directly, I have to deprison most likely, and then you keep your brain control with like tribute monsters.
Yeah, brain control with vanities.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's yeah. See that for sure.
But I don't think you did anything wrong last time by just like trying to brain control it, because your hand couldn't get over the Armor Master with malicious. Like you just happen to not have this Caius the turn where deck Devi went off. If you had this, then you would have been in a great spot to just be like, okay, so I'm not touching that. I'm going to just tribute and try to hopefully say these back row aren't pulling the rug, to try to bait it out and see what happens there. That's kind of, and then if you go tribute for Caius, and I go pulling, like one of my 2 back rows happens to be pulling a rug instead of, you know, what it seems like, which is deck Devi to me, then you can still special summon Swap Frog in defense mode and send Treeborn Frog and then like pass on a Swap Frog in defense mode to like protect yourself. And so yeah, that's kind of like, if you don't get deck Devi, your Swap Frog is just in defense.
Yeah.
Ultimately in this matchup, the goal is just to literally survive.
Yeah.
So like when you were like, I don't want to play Miracle. Now this makes more sense though, because you drew Gora, so you were thinking, yeah, I can't really die anyway. So now with more context, I think that this makes a lot more sense to be like, I can pass here with just like the Gores in my hand and hope to not die, because Sirocco is the only way that I can really, typically Sirocco is the only way I can really kill you, but the other way I can kill you is in the graveyard. If you look at the Silverwind is live, and then if I just have Kalut, which at this point you don't know my hand at all. You know I have 2 cards, I'm drawing the 3. So you can already see 2,800 damage in the graveyard. So if Kalut, like if I see one of my 3 Kaluts, because right now there's not even a single one in the grave, you just die. So I think you do have to play Miracle, personally, just because like it would suck so bad to have a hand where you may have won the game if the Miracle resolves. It just like Miracle, if this did resolve, this would be so problematic for me. Like if I don't have this Oppression, this is actually super problematic, because my plan is this game was obviously to like one-shot you from 3,400 without dropping Gores. Yep. And if this Miracle resolved, I literally cannot do that. Yep. So I would play the Miracle. It protects your life points. If it doesn't go through, you still have Gores. Like you actually still just have Gores, and you have Caius for next turn. So it puts me in like a spot where like, oh shit, I had to flip this Oppression to like stop the miracle. And then if I attack you and I don't one shot you, you drop the gore still, and then you have the Caius for next turn. You might just kill me. Like you might just reversal and kill me because I'm at 6,000, but like a Caius plus gores plus the token plus the 1,000 burn damage because all my monsters are dark, I might just be dead.
Yeah.
Once you passed, I was like, all right, well, this is just actually GG.
Yeah. It's the end.
Yeah, because you can't. The oppression checks the battle faders, and I don't even think you have battle fader in your deck because it's game 3.
Yeah.
So I don't even think you have battle fader on top of all of the other stuff. But like this checks the gore situation, and then it's just like yeah, that was a very interesting.
Oh, there he is.
Those were really they're fucking 2 turns late. It's interesting too because I was saying like if you special the swap frog earlier to like get the Treeborn in the grave when it was a situation where I had the armor master. But yeah, I think so for me, and this has happened to me a lot when I was playing Edison earlier on. I kept getting caught by deck devies when I would try to touch people's dark monsters that were above 2,000 in games 2 and 3. I was like, God damn it, like that keeps happening, and I have to be more aware of that happening. Like if you have brain control, I was in this one situation where the guy had Gores and Ryza. It was a mirror match. And he was playing Diva Frogs. He had Gores and Ryza, and I tried to brand control the Gores, and he deck devied me, and I lost, and I was like, damn. And it really sucked. I was like, okay, so you're not supposed to fucking touch, because that deck Diva Frogs actually does side deck devy, but you're not supposed to touch Dark Monsters in games 2 and 3 above 2,000 unless you have a really like, I need to do this, otherwise I'm going to lose the game type of situation.
You got a good reason to do it.
Yeah, you gotta like try to like avoid it at all costs. When they summon a Dark Monster and set a back row, you can kind of see it like this too. Whenever somebody has deck devy, it's more likely that they're going to go make the guy and then set the deck devy with it, as opposed to just having the deck devy set. Sometimes they can have deck devy set as a bluff or whatever, or like to chain it in weird situations, but typically deck devy goes down kind of the same way Gemini Spark goes down. They like summon the guy first and then put it back there.
That's the reason.
Yeah, because that's even what I did to you. Like I summoned the Armor Master and then I set deck devy, set D Prison, I think it was, and it was like pass. Yeah. And that's just because there was no reason for me to put a deck devy on the field when I couldn't activate it. I also didn't want you to monarch it. I don't want to get randomly Ryzed or anything like that. And it's just like, oh God, like my hand was already bad. And then that just happened. And yeah, it's just GG. So those are like my only big pointers there. But I think that was well played overall. Like I don't think that you did anything like, oh, this is egregious. You definitely should have done this and you would have won 100%. Like I don't feel like I think the MST thing, you will never do that again. You would have 100% won game 1 if you didn't set MST.
The one play that I like that you did is that when you summoned Vanities and it went through, you had the foresight to not attack.
Yeah, like I'm not. Yeah.
I was really wanting that to stick for at least a turn or two to get some other plays going.
Yeah. I didn't really look at the replay all too much. If like, you know, maybe if your hand spoke to you to like keep passing with it, if it's like working. But I did like it. I did like the play where you were just like, you haven't used any battle traps and you let me summon this.
Yeah.
So
oddly suspicious.
Yeah. It was pretty good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and also SwiftEater/Turbo Kerbo. I hope that you also enjoyed the Shadow game. We'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the pointers every time. They're always helpful, and
If this is something that you guys want to do, you could just look on our Patreon, look at the main character tier. There's a bunch of options there that are basically like the same as a Metafy sort of. Like I have a deck doctor thing that I do, replay analysis. Like if you just go and play someone and you want to say like, hey, like what do you think I did? What do you think I could improve upon? Do you agree with these plays? Like, did you see anything wrong? I do that. And then also, of course, Shadow Game, where we actually do play, and I kind of like give pointers throughout it, because I'm not, my goal isn't necessarily to like win the game just for the sake of winning it. It's more sort of like help you to get better. So yeah, like I was thinking that maybe I might even do another type of Patreon benefit to that tier, where instead of a Shadow Game, you could do we go and like play people on a ladder or something, and then I kind of like coach that way. I'm thinking about adding that. Yeah, because that's also fun too. Because then I would not have let you set that MST. Like you would not. That would never have happened. But I do think it's worth it to make the mistake. Feel what it feels like to make the mistake, and then you're like, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's that. All right. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.
So.